Hello everyone, I have a special LaserDisc pickups video to do here because I knocked one off a very specific list. As you've been seeing in a lot of my videos, I'm finally completing a lot of my collection goals, and part of how I do that is for every format I have very categorized wish lists of what I want and what editions of certain movies. LaserDisc is no exception. Documentaries are in a section, silent movies, maybe special collections like a cinema disc collection or the Criterion, different releases like that, TV shows, general movies, whether Japanese pressings in one, or releases in one, or North American releases are in another section, all very organized. And I have one section that's fairly short, that is fewer than 20 releases long in LaserDisc, that comprises of all the hard to find things, all the kind of holy grails for my personal collection, things that are either uncommon, just kind of hard to find, but maybe don't go for a lot, you just can't get your hands on them, to the things that are exceptionally rare, and or the things that are very expensive. So it's kind of my holy grail list right there, and I knocked one of those off today. First though, the more common release from the sort of TV shows section. I really love TV from the 1960s. One of my favorites is The Addams Family. I already had a volume, and now I'm adding volume 3. A little bit of damage on the front cover, but otherwise in very good condition. Very happy to grab this. There were a few releases of The Addams Family that I wanted, and now for the one that I'm very excited about. I have to add some information and a picture and things like that onto LaserDisc database because there's nothing there. Very happy to grab this. Captain Planet and the Planeteers, Mission to Save the Earth. Very happy to grab this. This is one of those uncommon discs that you can't find much information on. Not super expensive if you do happen to find it, but it's hard to actually stumble upon it. I think only like 3 or 4 people have it on their collection in the LaserDisc database. You go there, or you go to like Dadon's, like Rare LaserDisc, or any of those different things. I can't even find a picture of it. Nothing. I had no idea what the cover looked like when I got it, because I can't even find a picture of it. You type in, even into Google, Captain Planet LaserDisc, can't find images of it. So definitely a very uncommon release, and I love Captain Planet. I was just the right age for Captain Planet growing up, and it was huge. I had all the action figures and play sets and VHS tapes, and this is especially exciting because Captain Planet, for some reason, even though it was very popular when I was a kid, it's hard to get outside of VHS. VHS tapes are plentiful and really don't go for much more than any other kind of collectible kid show on VHS. But outside of VHS, in North America, there was only one DVD set just of the first season, nothing else. And it's out of print and is getting so rare at this point that a sealed copy goes for well over $100. I think the last time I looked, there was one up on eBay that sold for like $140, brand new. But it's getting that rare. It's only the first season. And then in PAL territories, there's really only this one box set of the complete series floating around that is still very expensive. For some reason, Captain Planet in general just didn't get quality releases or very many releases outside of VHS, which is odd for how popular it was and how iconic it was for certain age groups. So I am very happy to grab this release. So I'm very excited for this. It's a 46-minute version of the show. Of course, it has Whoopi Goldberg and LeVar Burton. LeVar Burton, as someone who grew up in the late 80s, early 90s, he was a huge part of my childhood. Between Captain Planet and Geordie and Reading Rainbow, you have LeVar Burton, Meg Ryan, Ed Asner, Tim Curry, Martin Sheen, Jeff Goldblum. I mean, this is a great voice cast here, and I'm very excited to add this to the collection and actually to knock one of the titles off of that uncommon / rare / expensive section that I have set aside for LaserDisc. Those ones that I really keep my eye on, that over the years, maybe someday I'll grab them all, but this is the first one I knocked off of that section of my LaserDisc wish list. Very excited to get this.